Good morning, it's day 3 of the trip. Come to a nice little park up. It was really quiet. There was 3 vans, there was a motorhome and another camper van that was there. Nice, quiet, no problems at all. Went cold last night, so I woke up, didn't have again broken sleep. I'm still struggling to sleep through the night fully. It's taken me ages to get to sleep, I think, and then I'm waking up tired, but I think that's because I haven't quite got into the mode of it.
You are ready for a different kind of life. You're shining forward, the wind is cold, you must return to the wild.
So boiled eggs for breakfast today. We're going to just boil them for a minute. And bring it to the boil.
Yeah.
Minute.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Shut off.
Yeah, let them stand.
Let them stand.
Gas saver.
This is a 4-minute egg. I like soft boiled. Jane prefers it a firmer boil. Oh, look at that. Yeah, spot on.
Perfect?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the quarry working, look.
Where? Is it a working quarry?
It's a working quarry then. Stones must be specialist stones for church repairs and towers and whatever, I guess.
After breakfast we plot a route from Corbett Woods Grins Hill across to Lake Vrynwy, and that's a place we visit and pass through many times. We need some provisions, so we find a local spa on the way at a lovely Welsh village that I have absolutely no chance of pronouncing, so I'm not going to even attempt it.
There it is there. To the
Where?
left. You just passed it there, left on the group. Oh, here's a spa here. Here's the spa.
Oh.
You have arrived at your destination on the left.
And as usual, Stu parks Harry some distance away. And we're soon underway for the short distance to the lakes. And it still is. Oh!
And I've just missed a pheasant, unfortunately. So to run across the road at the wrong time. But I missed him.
That's what we need to do, get some fresh eggs when we're out and about.
That's what I was thinking.
And as we drive along, we're always looking out for spots to park in the future. And unfortunately this one's no good, as it's a track entrance for forestry vehicles. And as we reach the impressive dam, we choose not to stop today, as we've stopped here many times before. The dam was built in the 1880s and it holds 13,500 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And they stocked it with 40,000 Loch Leven trout. And in doing so they created the largest wild trout fishery in England and Wales. And maybe even Stu would have a chance of catching one. And in fact, in the past we've created a video showing the sculpture park that's just below the dam.
Here in all the trees, isn't it?
Yeah. And instead we drive up the lakeside to a picnic area for lunch. I hope you're able to pick up how big these tables were, because they were literally picnic tables for giants. And I don't think I'd be asking someone to pass me the salt. Stu now sets up Harry as a mobile hide, and he entices them with some birdseed that we've brought with us.
Determined to get a bird close up.
So
So far I've had a crow about 3 miles away.
So you've resorted to bribery. And I don't know who the hell he thinks he is, but he is no National Geographic filmmaker, that's for sure. We wait. And wait.
You know, in the wild, you know, filming lions and cats, they're there for months.
And wait. I give you 5 minutes. Gotta go. And then he's rewarded with what we think is a pair of chaffinches. And look at the smile on his face. Stu gets the drone up. It looks dark, deep and menacing. The dam was built to supply Liverpool with its water as it still does today. And when it was built it cost £620,000 and it involved flooding the small village below. They didn't consult the residents about the proposal and despite opposing it, they lost a church, 2 chapels, 3 inns, 10 farmhouses and 37 houses, as well as having to reinterr the bodies buried there. And today, when there's low water levels, you can still see some of the old ruins of the village. And now you can see from this view the size of those tables against the size of Harry. So this isn't really a great shot, but we were really concerned about the little girl going on her own on a bike on what is really a single track road, and if it was wise to do so. So it's now time for us to head off to our park up that's at the top of the mountain above the lake, as we want to go on an afternoon walk. The drive in places is narrow and it's a tricky one, and sometimes it causes us both anxiety. And there's that family again on the bike, and we still think it's unsafe as that little girl doesn't have full control of that bike. But maybe we're being oversensitive. Let us know in the comments, but I don't think we are. Just makes me feel a bit ill.
She needs to wobble.
Hey?
She needs to wobble.
I know, she just hit a stone and that bike wobbles in front of the car as it's passing.
What happens, he'll say stop, she'll panic,
Yeah.
and then lose control.
And up we go into the mountains, climbing higher.
She does herself if we meet a timber lorry.
Oh, I'd just get out and leave you. I'm sorry. And as ever, we start to mentally note where we can pull over in case we have to have the stress of reversing.
One there.
One there. One there. But fortunately, it's out of season and it's fairly quiet. We pause along the way to take in the stream and the waterfalls that flow down to the lake. Well, that ain't bad.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
To me, this is what it's all about. Isn't it? Been here before. It's a stunning view. It's a hell of a drive coming up. I don't think if you've got a motorhome, you can certainly come up that road. I don't know if I'd come up in a motorhome, but some of it more. There is another road in from Barla, but it's still steep no matter what you do. Don't know. Have a look on Google Maps. I'll put the location and have a look. It is on Park for Night as well, the location. We've been here when it's snowing.
We've been here when it's snowing and you woke me up at
Yeah, but we were in
4 o'clock in the morning when it was snowing. We were in a perfectly safe place. We had alcohol, food and heating.
I said we got to get off the mountain.
And Stu made us go off the most terrifying journey in the dark, in the ice, that I've probably ever had in my life. And there was a Land Rover that had crashed halfway down and we had to pass it.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a decision we needed to get off the mountain.
And then by 8
The
o'clock...
mountain was too dangerous.
8 o'clock, we had our breakfast in the sun. Would you say you panicked? Would that be fair?
I didn't panic. I was concerned.
Concerned.
Yeah,
That's another word for...
I don't think I panicked.
I think you find you did.
I think.
Time for a walk, and as ever, I love taking some photographs for our album.
So that's the mountain road. You can go down to, I think it's Dinas Mouldy. I think we used to go that way on the way to Barmouth from the Midlands. And this beautiful escarpment there that you can see. I think that's our destination, I'm guessing. Spoke to a local. He said follow the fence and take a left, and there's a peak with a gorgeous view.
We don't quite make it to the top, but it's been a great walk nonetheless, and it's simply great just to have been on the top of Wales. And I go on my first run as I'm trying to improve my level of fitness on this trip. So I found an amazing place to run. What I hadn't taken into account, it's all uphill going back, and that's killing me. And as we relax in Harry, we notice a family with 2 young kids that have been in the car park all day. And as dusk approaches, I can't believe my eyes, because all of a sudden they're off with a tent and sleeping bags on their backs.
We're wussies compared to that. The wind picked up. I mean, it's quite breezy on top. You must be looking for a sheltered area. So.
That's incredible, isn't it?
The family's been here most of the afternoon, and he's obviously been looking for a place to camp for the night. What an adventure for the kids. Or a trauma. Depend one or the other.
Said that.
We'll stay in our
they are brave parents, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it's fair play. The kids will love it.
Yeah.
Kids will love it.
Meanwhile, we're sat dressed for bed.
I think our kids will be screaming with fear.
And they're in the 30s.
And they're in the 30s. That's now.
Oh, dear me.
Tonight's tea will be curry. It's going to be medium curry with chicken and a fast cook basmati rice, which takes 3 minutes to fry apparently, so we'll give that a go. Just a simple Mr. Ben's original. Sorry Jane, it's the Ridge Monkey again. Verdict? Good?
We settle back and watch a couple of videos. We watch Sue from Campervan Anya and Helen and Carl from Roaming in Raymond.
So I can get more trips under my belt this year. The views up here at Kirkstone Pass are to die for. They're absolutely stunning. And yesterday was really sunny, so...
I mean, it's been dry for a couple of weeks, but if it proper been hammering down, where I'm standing would be covered in water as well. It is lovely here. Apart from it keeps trying to snow. We don't get snow, didn't we? I ain't got much LPG left.
And as the dark, cold night draws in and the moon is out, we can't help thinking and worrying about the family on the mountain that haven't returned yet. So tune into the next video to see what we discovered the next morning. So if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, as it really helps the channel, and we'll see you in the next episode.
You are ready for a different kind of life.